everybody, to another wonderfully difficult episode. Today, we got a special guest, Mr. Ced. How you doing today, sir?
Well, how you doing today, man?
Uh, I could complain, but nobody will care.
Well, I don't want nobody to give a damn.
You know what? I'll care. I'll care. If you complain, I'll
Yeah,
care.
you got family that's gonna care about this.
Why don't you introduce yourself to the people?
Hey, my name's Cedric Walters, man, bro. Work at your local plant and everything, man, bro. I'm just here, discuss, family, business, everything else with my guy T right here, man, bro. See what we got going with ourselves and what's going on in life.
How long you been at the plant?
Oh man, bro, going on 13 years now.
Mm.
13 years at one plant, but all together I'm looking at about 15, 16 of them.
Years or plants?
Years.
Oh, okay. About
Yeah.
to say 15
Different,
plants.
no, different plants. I've been to, I say maybe 3 or 4 different plants, but I've been at this last one for, 15, 16 years. Would say the name of it, but I don't want to give it no sponsorship right now. Yeah, nah, I ain't good on that.
Exxon, if you want to highlight it. Nah, but so you'll be the fourth person that I've had in my circle of people that plant life. I guess that's just Louisiana.
Yeah, the family grows, man. The family grows.
One day we're gonna get a guest on here that's like, I'm a fisherman. Something different. Not today.
No, not today.
So you're, everybody that has been on here has been at plants, but everybody's situation is a little different. Like one of my guests, he worked kind of like a turnaround work where it was like, hey, whenever he goes, he's gone for 6 months, like gone. Then there's another guy who was like, well, I'm gone for 3 or 4 days and I come back. How is your situation?
Well, see, my situation is the opposite of this. See, they're in the plant doing turnaround work and, working on certain projects and stuff like that. I'm the guy that they have to deal with when they actually come in the plant. I'm the operator that has to give them their permits or do anything else like that. Like 9 times out of 10, most likely I'm the operator that most of the turnaround, whoever comes in to do the turnaround, complain about operators, but not that guy. No. All the guys love me, man, bro. And come to turn around, man. I'm cool with everybody, man. It's a wonderful feeling, man. You get to learn and to meet different individuals, get to interact with different individuals, man, bro. It's just something different. If you come in with a good attitude, man, bro, you leave with a good attitude, man.
I tell people all the time, like, it's all about your perspective. Perspective is massive. Like you could go there, any job, not a plant. It could be, I work for Coca-Cola. It could be me at Coke. It could be anybody. You go in there with the attitude of like, you know what? Today gonna be a good day.
Exactly.
9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a good day.
It's gonna be a good day.
But if you wake up and you're like, man, I ain't even trying to do
this ain't happening today.
Like lunch would be passed, and I'm like, man, I'm still not. I'm not even in it.
Yeah,
in that perspective, though, man, it'll. Not only at work, I believe, like, even in your life.
Yeah.
If you look at situations that you're faced with, like, man, like, why me? A lot of people do that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you roll out of bed and you wake up and you thinking, oh, man, it's going to be a great day.
Right.
And an hour into it, man, bro, I can't believe this didn't happen, man. I got a flat tire. And then you take that as negative, and then it goes on to the next negative thing. And then it just feel like snowballing. But if you walk outside, man, I got to be to work at 6 o'clock. Man, I got a fat tire. They'll see me at 7. Let me go ahead and get this situated. Like, you just got to take the good with the bad, baby. Hey, they'll understand. Hey, I ain't flat my own tire.
Life kind of feels like a series of hard choices. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it depends on how you.
It depends on how you like.
It,
Yeah, it's like you get mad over something you can't control, you'll stay mad.
Yep, for sure.
If you don't get mad over something that you can't control, you stay in your mode. Whatever mode you want to be.
The last guest that was on here, we kind of touched on the topic that was like, if everything in your life pisses you off, then everything controls you.
Yeah.
So you got to find that headspace where it's like, you know what, everything don't piss me off. It takes a lot to piss me off.
Exactly.
And then your life will be exponentially better.
I totally agree.
If you don't hold that anger or that hate or that whatever negative emotion that you want to put on it,
Yeah. Because if you let somebody if your fuse is so short to where the simplest thing could just set you off, you'll stay getting set off. Sometimes it's especially as adults, we done grown now. Like as a kid, I had a short fuse, but as you get older, you learn, man, bro. That fuse gonna have to be a little longer because now I can't just fly off the handle.
I got real consequences.
Yeah. Like it's really some things that could actually happen if you just fly off the handle. But I'm like, no, man, bro. You just gotta be like, all right, and just keep it moving.
But that's way easier said than done.
Oh, you gotta learn how to do that one.
No doubt. And even once you learn, you're still gonna fuck it up.
Oh yeah. Every once in a while, that character from the back go sneak up and be like, man, you wasn't gonna put up with that, man. Bro, what's wrong with you, bro?
But then I guess some people would say that they might, what you just said, the old you would come out. Some people might think, are you soft now?
Oh yeah,
the old you ain't out.
You go get tested 1,000% of times, man. Just on people just saying, man, I know what you would have did,
right?
But you're not doing that no more. So I'm gonna see how far I could push that. And then that's when you just, if you can, you just, hey, ain't gonna be too much smoke.
Right. But I would say that if there was a person that was in your life that would question and try to call you soft for making better choices in your life, well, then you probably shouldn't be around that person anyway.
No. As I got a certain core of people I keep around me.
Right.
Most of them knew me from how I was then to where I'm at now. My version of it is they could look at me and say, hey, bro, you done got soft. Yeah, I did get soft, man. I didn't have a wife, didn't have kids, didn't have a job that I had to go to depend, well, not depend on, but I had to go to supply everything that these kids and this wife need. So
you got people counting on you now.
Yeah, it's consequences now. So you can't just say, hey, I'm going ahead. That cliff over there, I'm about to go jump off of it.
Head first.
Yeah, head first. I can't do that no more now.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like we said, a second ago, if the person is questioning your softness or your hardness or whatever,
not meant to be around.
You can't keep that at this stage in life. You can't keep that.
No, because you still expecting me to go out there and do something that I did at 15 or 16. You ain't the right person to be around. So that means your mind's still stuck at 15 or 16.
Yeah, that was okay and that was cool.
Yeah, it was cool then, man, bro. We ain't have no consequences.
Right.
Consequences now, man. So if you're an adult, you gotta treat yourself and move like an adult.
So you said you had kids, family?
Yeah.
So how has that been? What's your I don't even know how to ask the question. What's your fatherhood in a nutshell?
Fatherhood in a nutshell. If crazy was a term, try to find a word crazier than that. I'm trying to find a word that could top crazy, man. Like I say, oh, bro.
Busy, I'm sure, just like everybody.
Oh,
man, I've had on here so far, they trying to keep it together, but there ain't enough hours in the day. And
like I say, I got wife, 3 boys. 3 boys. One of them, one's basketball, one's football. So with one season in, we diving into the next one. When that one in, we right back to the next one. Then we got a third one coming. Don't know what he might do. So we might be doubling up on seasons, or we might be in soccer season at this point. You never know.
I never dove off on soccer. You got me.
Hey,
I don't even know the rules. It's tiring.
Hey, I get a little kid running around the house talking about some Pele and talking about some Sue. Yeah. Yeah, man. You just don't know.
Right. Yeah, I tried to watch hockey a little bit. No idea what's going on.
Can't keep up with the puck.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I'm not gonna lie, I did give it a chance.
I did too. I wanted to see because it looked rough.
You know what game got me? That Oilers game. Old girl, man, became an Oilers fan, man.
Yeah, I saw it.
Hey, people watch. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look up Oilers.
They probably know. If they got Facebook, they know.
Oh yeah.
So that topic about sports, that's near and dear to my heart and my family. So my dad's dad, he goes way back. Sports is not necessarily a number one priority, but it's pretty high.
Oh, it's up on the table, man.
So what is your experience or takeaway with? is sports important to you? Or?
It's important to me because, like I say, me being a neighborhood kid, growing up, playing sports, that was my way to interact and to keep myself busy. Stay out of trouble, stay out of doing stupid stuff. Plus, you interact with more kids that you would never normally not even see or interact with. And to me, I wanted my kids to actually go through that. That way in life, you would learn how to interact with kids, interact with adult, teenagers, or whatever the case may be. You'll be able to talk to people and actually have a conversation and not feel awkward or weird because you're not, you're not used to that. So that's why I think sports was a big deal to me.
I mean, so that being said, I'm sure you could agree with there are 1,000 more things that I use on a daily basis in my life that I learned from sports than I learned from sitting in any classroom you want to put it in. Like you said, you could walk into a room. It don't matter who's in that room. It don't matter if they're black, white, Asian, tall, female, male. You're gonna walk in there with some level of comfort.
If you have nothing in common, if you are a sports head, I am a sports head. Right. But if you are that, it don't matter what sports you dive off into. If it could be football, basketball, wrestling, like you say, hockey, soccer, anything. Right. You could spark up a conversation like that. And like you say, the other 3 plant workers you had on here, I can probably guarantee you they probably had played some type of sports in their life. Because when you get over to that plant life and you're working in the plant, you learn that it's just not just about you. It's teamwork atmosphere.
For sure.
And they do turnarounds and everything else like that. They can tell you, they depending on, somebody else to hold up their end of the bargain. They depending on that person to do what they need to do or either have that helping hand for them.
Right.
That stuff you kind of learn in sports at that point.
Right. And then it's also like you also learn, like, I'm going to contradict myself for a second. You also learn how to not be soft.
Yes.
I know that contradicts everything we just said.
Yes.
In a different light of like, you can take a joke.
You
know what I mean? Like, especially at a plant.
You would learn how to take a joke, especially as playing sports at a younger age and coming through it. Right. You're going to learn. Your mom and dad ain't always around. You're going to learn how to defend for yourself, or you're going to learn how to, hey, man, bro, I got to take this one on the lip right here.
but then, like, it also lets you that's a dynamic of conversation that is not really taught anywhere else. I mean, it is in some places, but not to the extent where, like, today might be your day, so we on your ass all day.
All day.
No matter what you do, we on you. But it ain't out of hatred or none of that.
Nope.
It's happens
your
to be
turn.
Your day.
It's your turn.
And tomorrow gonna come up and it'll be somebody else's turn, and that's just how it went.
Mm-hmm.
So that, especially working in a plant.
Oh yes, indeed.
And everything else that you.
It's the same atmosphere.
Right.
Hey, look. We're cracking on him right now. An hour later, them same 3 people that was with you cracking on that guy, they with that guy cracking on you now. So that you just gotta learn how to either accept it, you gotta learn how to have some get back. Like I say, man, bro, hey, tell you, that's how you at a young age, being around kids, man, that's how you master the game of the dirty desert, man, bro. You gotta learn how to have some comeback jokes.
Right. But I mean, I guess the podcast is about struggles and about being a man and things that we deal with. And now I will say that I have been at job sites where it has gone too far.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There's one thing about we playing with each other, and then there's another thing that it can go a little too far.
Oh, bro.
And I definitely don't want to be the guy that the other person shows up to the job with a shotgun. Looking for people,
you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to.
So there's a line that you got to find.
That's when you got to learn how to be an adult. If you see you really getting under somebody's skin, yeah, it's time to peel back, man, bro. Hey, what we doing, bro? Just cracking jokes or whatever.
Right. But then I guess and usually like it's kind of like a bully mentality. It can be, when not used properly.
Yeah, but that's why I say sometimes you just gotta have the ability to flip it around.
Right.
So say if we going back and forth, we could be cracking on somebody, whatever case may be. Guess what? I see this person getting mad or ignorant. Hey, look, crack a joke on myself. Let's just swip this around, man, bro. But that's learning, not just work atmosphere, but it's learning people in general.
Right.
Reading the room, reading signs. Hey, look, I can see this person getting aggravated.
Right.
I don't want to see what happens when he get mad. Like
so all that being said, sports one of the main teachers of that.
Oh yes, indeed.
But also, in another light of sports, it teaches you to look outwards. It teaches you that life ain't about just you. Life is about us. And life is about you get in what you put in. And I preach to my kids all the time. If you want it, go get it. You ain't gonna get it today.
Nope.
But if you continue to go after it every single day, you ain't got no choice but to get it.
It's gonna happen sooner or later for you.
Yeah, I mean, it has no choice.
Yeah,
It's got to.
Yeah. If you don't give up on it, that's my number one factor. My kids could be struggling with some of the simplest things. Hey, figure it out. I'll guide you, but I want you to figure it out. It could be downloading the game on the system or something. Hey, figure it out. If you can't figure it out, I'll come guide you. But I want you to have that not give up mentality.
Right.
I want you to try to be like, I'm gonna go get this myself.
Right.
I'm always here to help my kids, but I want that energy of it's not that John Cena mentality. Yeah. Never give up. Yeah. Like, to me, that's the perfect example for it, man. Like, I don't want you to just be like, my parents go help me out with it, or somebody will figure it else out. No, man, dive in there, figure it out.
As a man raising young men, you better hope that you instill the fact that, hey, ain't nobody coming to save you.
You ain't got no help coming.
Now, that being said, as a father, as long as I am here, you do got some.
Well, yeah.
To an extent.
I was about to say to a certain level.
You're not all the way out there.
No.
But moving through life, that's one of the main lessons that that sports helps young people, because young people ain't faced with a lot of problems, to be honest. You know what I mean? You got to go to school, you got to hang out with your boys, and everything's cool. But sports will let you, like, if you want to be a better free throw shooter, well then at practice, show up 10 minutes early and shoot free throws till practice starts, and then stay 10 minutes late and shoot free throws for 10 more minutes. And then by the third or fourth game, if you do that consistently, you're going to be a better free throw shooter.
Yeah.
And then, so that's just the first lesson of now take that same mentality and apply it to your job. Same thing.
That's why I say I'm watching my oldest, who is 16 now, watching him go from starting in basketball at 5 years old, him coming off the bench, barely playing, watching his growth of off-season, summertime. Hey, can I go to this gym, shoot around? Can I go play with this person, shoot around? Can I work out with this individual? Hey, such and such coach, can I go over there with him? See, like watching every step he went through, it was just something way different. Because and it did. Like I can tell you, just sitting here thinking about it, it really makes me proud, because I'm like, you really went through those steps to actually get to where you could be a consistent baller. You out there, you doing what you need to do. You still putting in work to try to go further, and him not even realizing it. His brother, who plays football, but he looks at his same drive when it came to that, to where his brother has the same drive.
Contagious.
Hey, can I go? Let's throw the football. Let's do this. Let's do. So growing up in the house with boys, man.
That whole situation that your son went through, you said he was on the bench and then put the work in, and man, failure is the greatest teacher. If it wasn't for failure, there would be a lot of people out here that wouldn't be who they are. Like, what was the famous story of Michael Jordan got cut?
Yeah, got cut in high school, and
right. But so if Michael Jordan wouldn't have gotten cut, would he have had the same mentality that he had growing up?
Exactly.
So, and it also teaches you a lot about your character. Whenever can you fail and say, well, what can I do to be better? Or is your mentality, well, y'all just don't like me.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. You just got something against.
You got something against me.
Yeah. So, ran into that wall before. I say, nah, it ain't them.
Right.
What you gonna do?
Because that's all you can control.
Yeah.
Even if it was them.
Yeah. What you gonna do still?
Still go inside, because that's the only thing that we can actually control, and we can actually change, and we can actually put forth effort that we'll see.
I told him, I say, man, bro, if you go a whole game and you get in for 5 minutes, what are you going to do in that 5 minutes to prove you shouldn't have been over there doing that?
Right.
That you should be out here doing this. It's just
hustle. Hustle is you either got it or you don't. You can't coach it.
yep.
So when, like you said, you get your 5 minutes, I want a steal and 2 rebounds.
I want, man, 5 minutes, man. I want 20 points, 20 steals, 20. Man, go to the wall, man. Ball to the wall, man. I say, even you get out there on the court and you got 30 assists.
Right.
You did something.
Right.
You prove why you shouldn't be over there. You should be doing this.
Yeah. So it sounds like your journey through life was similar with the sports.
Oh yeah.
Sports, yeah. Man. I feel like it should almost be mandatory because of how beneficial it is. You know, it really is, man. But we out here learning about. They changed math. How you change math?
Man, they have changed language.
Well, math used to be like 2 plus 2, and then it turned into my son. Maybe with my daughter. We were drawing a house. You had to draw a box, and then it was like this number with that number, break it down to this number, and I was like, I can't help you.
Bro, like you told me you got what like you say your kids' ages. Mine's I have a 16 and I got an 11-year-old. I'm so glad I got a 16 and 11. Yeah, hey, go take that to your brother, man, bro. See, hey, come help him out with that.
I told my daughter, I was like, because it wasn't like they didn't want the answer. They wanted
the problem side.
Yeah. I wrote it down like this plus this and this minus that. That's that.
Yeah.
Right
Oh
there.
no, they didn't know. You got to draw this out. You got to accurately. You got man, bro. Hey, look.
I just don't understand.
This the answer. Why you need to know how I got to the answer, man? But this the answer. Just take the answer, man.
I guess it was trying to keep him from cheating. Maybe I don't know. But if I cheated, then you didn't.
It don't matter. I got the answer. The answer is the answer.
They used to tell you all the time, you know, I hated math. Math was probably my worst subject, and I remember my teacher, like, well, you're not always going to have a calculator. He's like, you was right. I got a computer.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I got more than a calculator.
Not only can I do calculations, I can also tell you when the calculation was invented.
Yeah, I can tell you by just typing this problem in, or who gave you this problem.
Where does it originate?
Yeah, I can give you a whole school plan.
Give me the background. So yeah, man, the technology is wild.
Oh, bro, it's to a next level, man, bro. To be as a young kid in school at this point in time period. I gotta say it's gotta be good, man, bro.
Because there's gotta be way easier workarounds to do things.
Yeah, like
I remember, like it was ingrained into my soul that if I wrote on this piece of paper with anything but a number 2 pencil, the FBI was coming to get me.
Yeah, you was in trouble. Oh man.
So then when my kids go there, I'm asking them like, you got your number 2 pencil? What you forget? And they're like, a number 2 pencil? What is that? And they're like, Dad, we a scantron. They were like, we do it on the computer.
We type everything.
Yeah, I was like, it just blew my mind. I never even thought about it.
Type what? You got no typewriter.
Yeah, because I was so with the scantron, man. That was it. That was
man, right. Like you said, they used to go around checking book sacks and desks. Hey, look, only a number 2 pencil. You got anything than a number 2, and you put it on this paperwork.
Right.
Hey, you ain't making it home to mama.
What's funny about that is like later on at that time I didn't think about it, but now like, have you ever seen anything else but a number 2 pencil?
Nope.
I've never seen a number 1 or a number 7.
I
don't even know if that exists.
They skipped 1 and went straight to 2 because they said out the 2, if you write on this paper with anything other than 2, that's strike 3. You out of it. You out of here.
And then for some reason they were so against a pen.
Oh yeah,
you couldn't use a pen for nothing.
Couldn't use a pen for anything. Now one kid coming home with homework and everything else, he got blue pen, red pen, black pen. Man, bro, things way different.
On the laptop, that's what shook me. I was like, man, so you definitely don't know what a number 2
you
pencil
got a
is.
laptop.
You don't even have a notebook.
You have your personal laptop in the classroom. That's way different, man. I was like, man, bro.
So to dive back into the family, and you know, I had an interesting thought as we're going through and we're talking about how different life was for us as children. And,
Mm-hmm.
number 2 pencil, don't forget it.
Yeah.
But so what was your gap of kids? You went from
16, 11, and 4 now.
okay, so that's a pretty pretty good little generational gap there.
Yeah.
So how do you feel that your kids' lives were affected by your life at the time through the different stages of your oldest whenever your oldest was 1 versus
Like
your youngest now. How does
I
that?
say, starting off with the oldest and being where I was in life, me and his mother wasn't on the right page as far as in just us doing the right thing, us out there like no. But we were in-home parents doing what we had to do and everything from there. We was at from apartment to moms, from moms to apartment, but that was just us growing as kids. Talking about 20 something year old kids at that point. So once we grow and now we have this other kid coming along, this other kid gets more adult in the house as far as, and now we're a little older now. We're 20, 28, 29.
You learn some lessons.
Yeah, you learn some lessons now. Now you dived all the way in. You into the game now. So now you actually dialed in to say, okay, well, now I'm with this one. I got this one. We got to make sure that this is taken care of. Like I said, I give it to my wife. My wife is one thing about her. She's on top of school and medical. I told her, when it come to school and then come to the doctor appointments and all that, say, hey, look, I'll take them if I'm off.
Right.
But if you off, hey, that's your hey, it's your objective. Like I said, if they got an issue at school, hey, look, hit me up. I'm all the way in. I'm diving into it. We'll get that situated, make sure they're on the right path. But I just felt like that was more her area.
Right.
My area, when it comes to sports, friends, communication wise, as far as you need somebody to talk to, talk to both of us. But
right.
Me feeling like I'm the man of the household, feel like all three boys, hey, look, come talk to me first. I might have a better understanding of before you go run and tell your mom. She gonna give you a different outlook.
Right. So, like my brother, he was on here a couple episodes ago, and the way that he worded the question is like when he goes to work, like he kind of had the same deal. I think most families have the dad as the disciplinarian most of the time. But like in his situation, he was like, man, I come home and I hadn't seen my kids in 3 or 4 or 5 days, and they done messed up 2 or 3 times, and the wife done told him, ooh, when daddy gets home, and it's like, but like at the same time though, like he was like, which made a lot of sense to me. I never really thought about it, but like he ain't seen his kids in a week. He don't want to come home and be like, all right, everybody line up. Here
I gotta drop Thor's hammer right out the gate.
Right now, as soon as I get home, I'm like, well, hey, it'll be like so. Do you feel like you've ever been in situations like that?
That's a big one right there, because you like
or
it's building that image of it, because like I say, yeah, I feel like with me having boys at the house, yeah, I'm gonna be the more disciplinarian. Like,
of course,
mama's boy will always be mama's baby, so you can't take that away from her. But by me being more disciplinary, yeah, I want to come home, rooms clean, they have their own bathroom. Hey, make sure your bathroom's organized, whatever like that. So yeah, come home from work, I have to put the hammer down, but then at the same time, an hour later, I got to explain to them why I put the hammer down.
Right.
So by going through that so many times, if I walk in the house and I give you a heads up before I get home, all because we got these right here. Something we ain't had when we was young.
FaceTime you. I can see each other.
I could text you and tell you while I'm at work. Hey, look, this needs to be done before I get home.
What I used to get back in the day was a piece of old newspaper, like old mail, and it had the writing on it. You got the same one? Yeah, you better do this and this.
This and this need to be done before I get home.
Love you.
Yeah, and you do the first 3 items, and by the time you get past them first 3, cartoons or cereal or something that took your attention, to where you ain't finished it off.
If my parents could know how much got done in that 35 seconds from when they
right before they walk through the door.
What, if they could have seen that. Everybody's running and throwing stuff.
Hey, bro, this man, she here in about 20 minutes. We gotta get this. The dishes, you ain't washed them yet. What are you doing?
Go.
Oh, man.
You get more done in 5 minutes.
Oh, bro, than you did in your lifetime, man, bro. That's why I say people learn how to work fast when it comes down to it, man. You know how to hit that speed button when you need to.
No doubt. Yeah, that was a wild time.
But like I said, we got these now.
Right.
So if I'm texting them and I tell them, I'm like, hey, look, I need this and this and this done. Okay. So when I get home and that's not done, okay, now I'm allowed to, drop the hammer. I'm be like, hey, look, I told you this needed to be done. You're giving me excuses why it's not done. Okay, so now I can raise my voice so, let you know how serious it is because I gave you a task and you didn't complete that task. So now that I have approached that and let you know that you messed up, all right, well, look, turn the game off, turn TV off, whatever the case may be. Go handle that.
Right.
Back in our days, hey, look, you ain't do it, automatic. Like, no matter if it was butt whooping, punishment, or whatever case, like automatic.
On and popping, right?
Yeah, right then and there. Like you didn't get that leeway in between. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm good with leeway. Hey, look,
me too.
Turn that off. Go handle that right now.
See, I'm real big on kids are gonna make mistakes.
Yeah,
I'm a grown up and I make mistakes.
Exactly.
But there's nobody standing over me, holding me. Well, my wife does sometimes. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But whenever the situation comes up to where they have done too much to where something gotta happen, like you said, punishment, but whatever you want to do, like. But at the same time, I make sure it's very important that we're gonna sit down calmly, just like me and you sitting here right now. I'm gonna tell you why you did, why this is gonna happen, and why this is gonna happen, and why it was your fault because you had a text message, you had plenty of opportunity to do it. I don't want to do none of this.
I told you, but I learned by me raising my kids was it's not the fear of, I want to say like the fear that our parents put into us. As far as in, all right, man, I got to get this done. I'm going to get a butt whooping. Oh, I got to get this done. I ain't be able to do this or that or that. I learned it's the fear of my kids feel like they disappointed me.
Right.
Because I actually had my kids say, he didn't succeed in such and such as far as in, he literally aimed for a B. No, he aimed for an A in his math class. Started off with a D. Brought that A all the way up to a B plus.
Wow.
And by the end of the year, it was at that B plus. And I'm congratulating him. But in the midst of congratulating him, I see he was still down in the face. Well, what's wrong? Hey, bro, I could have brought it up. I felt like I disappointed you. Like, no, you didn't disappoint me because you gave me everything you got. But by you feeling like you disappointed me, like, I don't need the fear or nothing like that.
Tell them C's get degrees.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, hey, bro, you succeed me already.
But, I mean, that's, it, like you were saying, the fear, and like, you want, as well, me, I say you, myself, I want the respect, but I don't want the fear.
Yeah. You know I that's what I don't want. I don't want you to fear me.
Right.
I just want you to respect me and to actually believe what I'm telling you is actually something good for you.
Right. I'm looking out for you.
Yeah.
I done did this before.
Yeah. I'm not doing nothing to hurt you.
At the same time, I heard those exact words and it fell on deaf ears.
Yeah. I ain't lying on you now.
Man, you're hard-headed. And the best lessons that I've never learned in this life was whenever I went down to the very bottom and I couldn't get no lower.
Yep.
And then I was like, you was right.
Yeah.
It does. It went just how you said it was going to go. If I'd have just listened to you, then I wouldn't have had to go through this.
I done heard by so many old heads in my life, man. Young, dumb, and full of calm, man, bro. I mean, but I'm not grasping that at that
Right,
time
right.
because I feel like
You
I'm in
do
the
now.
midst of it.
You do now.
Oh man, bro,
But
1,000%.
not then. No,
No,
I don't think anybody really does.
no, man.
But then I guess that kind of ties back into the Michael Jordan theory.
Yeah, because
if you didn't fail and go to the bottom for yourself,
you
would
wouldn't
you be where you are?
Yeah, you didn't want to reach for the top. Like if you wasn't able to, it could be just my personal opinion, but I feel like if you didn't actually get knocked all the way down and didn't have motivation for yourself to say, "Oh no, man, bro, this ain't where I'm supposed to be at," you climb your way back up
Right.
if you got that motivation
It
to
means
it.
more too.
Yeah, man, bro, because you like I pulled myself up. I pulled my shoestrings together, tied them up, whatever case may be. Man, I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna get up this ladder, whatever case may be, and I'm gonna be proud of myself once I get there.
Right.
You know, like you say, we want our kids to have that same passion. Like it makes you feel different. It makes you interact with people different because you know what you're capable of.
Right.
And if they don't think you're capable of it, you like, man, I'm about to blow your mind because you don't even know that this about to hit you.
Right, right. But then it also, like life is like we said at the beginning. It's constantly a bunch of difficult choices,
Challenging you.
It's challenging you. It's never really going the right way. But as you progress in life and you learn from these experiences, that's what, like you were saying at one point, we were talking about friends that don't want to elevate. You can't be around that.
No.
You got to keep elevating. You got to keep learning, and you got to keep falling, and you got to keep going. And that's what life is about.
Like you said, the conversation it's like you can grow up with these certain individuals, but I actually learned like certain individuals are going to stay closer only on the simple fact of y'all all have the same vision and passion.
Right.
And if everybody have that same vision and passion, your circle could have been here, but it's going to get here. Only on the difference of everybody's not going to have that same passion of actually completing that.
Right.
So there, you go lose people to the sidelines, and you go end up leaving people behind. And once in a while, like I said, I have friends that I had to, move on from, reach back, check on them, and everything else like that. But I know I can't be where you're at,
right,
and still be where I'm at. So
this whole podcast kind of came about on a similar situation. One of my friends who we were really close, and then life happened, and we went away from each other, but not for any reason in particular. But
yeah, no, it.
But you still continue to elevate, and then you see him later on in life, and you're like, hey, bro.
Yeah, man, bro, how you doing, man, bro? It's good, right, man. Yeah, like
pick it back up.
Yeah, like you don't miss a beat, but it's like you said, it's just a simple fact of just I know I gotta keep moving. I can't be around that right now. So if you're gonna stay there, you stay there. But I'm gonna just go do this over here to do other things in life.
But that makes it easier on you whenever you felt that pain of the bottom, like we were talking about, making these strong decisions and failing and pick back up. And once you do, finally, it might take you 2 years, it might take you 10 years, but whatever that demon is you're fighting, once you get past it, it'll be a cold day in hell before I go back to it.
Exactly. That's why I say I just knowing people that actually was back there and still found a way to get forward and succeed. Man, I let them know every day if I talk to them, man, bro. If I could talk to them every day, I let them know, man, I'm proud of you.
Right.
Like I said, even the people that I'm still around to this day, hey, look, man, I'm proud of you, bro. Hey, it don't matter, like, looking back from where you were at, where we were at as kids and coming from where we came from, if you made it to a point in life to where you are comfortable and successful and you feel like you have reached the point of ability to where you were just, where you could just sit back wherever you at and be like, like you just ain't got no worries. Like your worries are just life itself. Like you're not worried about other issues.
Success can mean different things to different people.
Yeah, that's why I say it's not always just reaching
your success.
Yeah, no, it's your personal success of just that moment where you sitting back in life and just being like, man, bro, I done did it. I know I'm whatever your back there is. Yeah, as long as I'm not that no more, man, bro. Man, look where I am at. Like it just is what it is. And you got to be happy for that.
Right.
Yeah, like
it takes, and then a lot of people will look at someone's success, or I want to say it's a little bit more geared towards plant people, because plant people in general make really good money. Most,
yeah,
overtime and this and that, hourly wages are really good. But you'll have they'll see the nice car, they'll see the nice house, they'll see the nice clothes, they'll see the vacation on Facebook, and they're like, oh, it must be nice.
Yeah.
But hold up. What you mean it must be nice? It
I-
must be nice that I work
You
60 hours a
you,
week.
you ain't see the year worth of work I did to get to this vacation right here.
Right.
Like, yeah. No, dude, that is a different outlook, because you look at, if we go back to the kids, as far as in being able to have my kids in this sport and that sport,
Right.
being able to, like you say, have the house, the car, whatever the case may
Right.
be, just to be able to have all of that. You would have people on the outside saying, "Man, bro, if I was making that, man, bro, I would too." Yeah, bro, man, bro, I'll be doing that and more.
What's
Like,
we hiring.
exactly. No more response. No, not right now.
But like maybe like next year.
Yeah, next year, man, I'm gonna be ready. No, man, like it's certain ways you got to approach the situation. It's a simple situation like that. Like I tell them real quick, man. Like you can look at what I have, but you also have to look at what I'm giving up and what I'm putting in throughout the year to do what on the opposite side of that.
All this got a price, and not just a price tag. It got a price.
You guys that do a turnaround,
right?
You talking about being away from their family, the kids. Like, imagine not being able to lay next to your wife for
5 months.
Yeah, just 5 months of just not being able to lay next to your wife.
Yeah, I don't know. I even told the last guy that was on here, man, I was like, kudos to whatever pocket that you found in life that gives you the ability to do that. Yeah, but all the struggles that I have as a man that I go through on a daily basis, at least I get to see my wife and my kids every day.
Every day.
So how does that feel for a person that is a man who's probably struggling with a lot of the same stuff that I'm struggling with, but he don't have that?
Yeah, because
you know what I mean?
That's why I say you make it look like people on the outside make it look like plant life might have solved all problems. No, it may allow you to afford certain things, and it may allow you to be able to do certain things, but still, you still have those same bills. You still got the government coming for that same amount of money.
Probably more, actually. Let's see how much you paid in.
Yeah. They digging a little deeper. I'm not gonna lie. I was being gentle.
No. I know what it's about. It ain't gentle.
Yeah, I was being gentle. But yeah, the government bringing out the snowblower show. Like, yeah, it is what it is. But they, like you say, with the kids see and they think they know, so they want to dig a little deeper. So it's like all that also comes along with it. So, like you say, in the terms of all of that being tagged along with it, your whatever check is still my same check. Right. We live in two different lifestyles, but we still right here. So it's not like somebody's better than you or anything else like that. No. Do I have a foot up on life on this end of it? Yeah, sure. You can agree to that part of it. But as far as us, ain't no plant worker a millionaire. Right. Wouldn't be in the plant.
Right. But I've just seen that in my life, but not from me, because I all my friends apparently work in the plant.
Yeah.
Everybody on here.
The fourth one.
So I understand I know the sacrifice. I see it. I see the conversation with the kids or the wife saying,
that's what
it gets hard, and I've seen the negative of it. It ain't all sunshine and rainbows.
That's why I say being away, like your guy who said 5 months when he was sitting up here, being away from your wife and kid for that long. I done seen him travel to a whole nother state to do stuff. Yeah. And you tell me you're in a whole nother state away from your family, and your only communication is FaceTime or text or whatever the case may be. Man, bro, that's not physical contact. You don't you don't get to go home and open your door up every day, and your kids come hug you or say, "Hey, I love you," or "Hey,
Tuck 'em in
daddy," or
every night, or
yeah, you don't get to tuck them in, or hey,
right,
you don't get the simple factor of telling them, "Hey, look, heads and beds, it's bedtime."
right,
Like you don't get none of that. So the people got that's a hurting feeling
right.
for 5 months. Whew,
Yeah, that's crazy.
man, bro.
The guy that was not the last guy, but the previous guy, Austin. He just started a new job, and I want to say he was in Missouri, St. Louis or something, and he was gone for this particular time wasn't very long, but coming from a person who gets to see him every day, I can't imagine 2 weeks, a week,
Yeah,
like that blows my mind. I'm like, what did you do for a week?
yeah, I was about to say, I got homeboys that if I'm off, man, bro, we gotta link up. We gotta do something, man, bro. I'm off. Like you just that simple feeling. We haven't even dived off into the wife part of it though. Like just your wife mentability of you not being at the house for 5 months.
Right.
Like, yeah,
She's
that
a
chick.
single mom.
Yeah, like she has went from a married woman with a husband to now I am a single married mom with kids. Like things get tougher on that end.
I want to say that the last episode, we were talking about him being gone for 5 months, and I was like, man, that would be an interesting perspective to get one of the wives up here.
Oh yes,
Let's hear
indeed.
what you got to say.
Yeah. Well, oh man, bro. Yeah, you might have to
About
put a
being
parent. You might have to put a parental advisor or something up, man.
but I feel like it's also um, really important for plant workers and people who are gone. Is very important, but just for men in general, no matter what job you have, just as a man, as a father, as a husband, it's very important that your wife, what's the word, sees you, understands you, appreciates you in some type of light,
That's
because there's a lot, and again, ladies, I know y'all got problems, but we talking about us right
yeah.
now.
I
So
1,000% agree.
so with that being said, like, man, a lot of men don't realize their gas tank is running on E because all we know is go. We gotta protect, we gotta provide, we gotta grow, we gotta our legacy is counting on us.
Yeah, yeah. That's what number
so,
one word.
right,
Man, our legacy. What?
right. So your wife needs to understand that you ain't got to make a parade and a cake and all this other stuff, but every once in a while, pull me off to the side and just tell me that you see what I'm doing and you appreciate my sacrifice.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
that you were like, oh shit, I didn't even realize I needed to hear that today. But dang,
yeah,
all right, hell yeah,
yeah.
I'm good.
Like, man, for for wives to for a wife and a husband to be on the same page, I could understand how hard it could be because going through it now, I could honestly see like it's hard for to get two people on the same page. But to actually go through life and you dealing with jobs, bills, kids, family on the outside, and everything else.
Sports.
Yeah, sports. Because now you like you say, you not only just a mom. Now you a mom. You a stepsister. You're a sister-in-law now. You're a daughter-in-law now.
Taxi driver.
You're a taxi driver now. You a basketball mom now.
Right.
You're a football mom now. So like I understand maintaining all those hats. Like ain't nobody asking you to be perfect because you know, like you said, can't speak from that window.
Right, right.
But understanding that there is a lot that go on that end of it, but man, bro,
Yeah, and I guess in that
that's
same
simple.
breath, your wife probably needs to hear that same thing from you as well.
And do. That's why I say that's why I simply say that's simple. What you just said, as simple as just a text message to one of us is saying that, hey, we appreciate you for such and such.
Right. I see what you're doing out there.
Yeah. Oh, bro, man, bro, I don't care what man you is. It make your heart melt, man.
Yeah. And like you said, a lot of times you would get that and read it and have these emotions that you didn't even realize was there.
Yeah, bro.
I found myself, looking at something, a Facebook post or a quote or something, and I read it and it hits me in a different way. It makes me make tears come to my eyes. I'm like, oh Lord, I didn't even realize that I needed that.
Dude, I tell this story right here. because it actually means more than just a little bit to me.